part of our English language grammar for beginners. We started with the use of articles a, an. Further, we went to the use of articles a, an, and they. Now, in continuing with this series, we are looking at the use of prepositions in, at, on, to, for a place or time. For a place or time. The use of preposition in, at, on, to. How do we use in, at, on, to for a place or time? That's what we are going to look at today. Now, the first one is in. When do we use in, the preposition in? That's when we are talking about spaces, lines, bodies of water. That's the first one. Spaces. When you are talking about space, you are talking about something that can take in another thing. That's something that if you enter, you know that this has a hole. It can take another thing. That's space. Or lines. Or bodies of water. Or bodies of water. Spaces like rooms. Spaces like buildings. Gardens. Park. So you say in a room, in a building, in a garden, in a park, in a row, that's talking about line, in a line, in a queue, in the water, in the sea, in a river. For example, you can say, oh, he is in the room, in the room. The article is in the building. I am walking in the garden. Let us meet, let us see them, they are in the park. Let us stand in a row. Let everybody stand in a line. We want to stand in a queue. This thing fell in the water, or in the sea, or in the river. Now, where else do we use in? We use in when we are talking about months, or years, or period of time, or a period of time in the future. Years, months, period of time, or a period of time in the future. For example, you say, oh, let us see in January. In May, I will want to go, I want to do this. He left here in the year 2030. Is coming in 2014. In. So when you are talking about that, I will see him in a few weeks' time. In the 30s, we used to do that. He was born in 2015. I will see him in a couple of days' time. That's where you use the preposition in. Now we go to at. We use at when we are talking about places or exact time. Places or exact time. For example, at the bus stop, somebody is at the door, he is at the cinema, he is at the end of the street. Let us meet at 12 o'clock, exact time. Can we see at 6 o'clock? We are going to gather at 8 o'clock, exact time. So when you are talking about places or exact time, you use at. We will see at 4 p.m. We are going to go at 12 o'clock. That's when you talk about exact time. Next one, on. When do we use on? When you are talking about surfaces or small islands or directions. Surfaces, number one. Surfaces or small islands or directions. For example, when you talk about on the ceiling. Do not write on the board. You are going to put it on my body, on my body. Surfaces, that is surfaces on. You can crawl on the floor. You can paste your picture on the wall. Put it on the table. I want to stay on James Island. Please, if you come, look straight on your right or on your left. Come right on the left or on the right. Sometimes it can be for directions. Please come straight on, straight on. When you come straight on, take on the right. You are talking about directions. When else do we use on? That That's when we are talking about days of the week or specific calendar days. Days of the week. For example, you say on Independence Day, on Mondays, on Fridays, on Tobaski Day, on Easter Day, on Christmas Day. When you are talking about a particular celebration or a particular calendar day, you use on. We go to the next one too. That's talking about movement from one place to the other. From one place to another. We are going to the market. We are going to see him. We are going to meet. We are going to, when you are talking about specific, when you are talking about movement from place to one place to another. However, note, we do not use to when you are talking about home. Do not say, I want to go to the home. No, you just say, I want to go home. I want to go home. Don't say, I want to go to the home. Or I want to go to home. No, say, I want to go home. Also note, we use in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. We are going to see in the morning. We want to do this in the afternoon. We are coming back in the evening. However, when it comes to night, we don't say in the night, we say at night. We are going to go there at night. They are coming at night. She will meet us at night. Warning also, in English generally, we don't say this night. Instead, we say tonight. Tonight is today's night. So we say tonight. She will see me tonight. I will visit them tonight. Tonight, tonight, tonight. So avoid using this night. Use tonight instead. So this is what we're going to end the series. If you like, share, subscribe, and give us a thumbs up.